Natural wonders of Ukraine.
A. Lakesinovir. Lakesinovir is a place of extraordinary beauty. It is certainly the loveliest lake in Sinovir National Park and one of the most beautiful lakes in the Ukrainian Carpathians. The lake has an elevation of 989 meters above sea level and a water surface of over 4 hectares. Its average depth is over 8 meters, while it reaches a maximum depth of 22 meters. Experts believe that the lake is more than 10,000 years old. Lakesinovir is surrounded by mountain slopes covered in coniferous trees, many of which are a couple of centuries old. Another name for Lakesinovir is Murskie Oko, Eye of the Sea. This local name comes from the small island that is in the center of the lake. B. Scania Nova, a natural reserve. Scania Nova is considered the oldest nature reserve in Ukraine and the largest among European steppe protected areas. The reserve covers an area of 11,000 hectares. It is home to more than 400 species of grasses and flowers. Part of the reserve, covering an area of about 200 hectares, is known as the park. This area consists of different sections where you can find about 150 species of trees, including elms, junipers, firs and maples. More than 60 species of birds and many species of steppe mammals live in the park. Visitors to the reserve are likely to see beautiful birds such as white and black swans and flamingos, as well as steppe eagles. Other animals in the reserve include camels, llamas, buffaloes, and wild horses. Tourists can explore certain parts of the reserve on foot, on horseback, or on tourist buses. C. Podilski Toftre. Podilski Toftre is a national park covering an area of 2,613 square kilometers. This area of breathtaking beauty is unique in the world. It features the only mountain ridge in the world which was formed as a result of the activity of organisms living along the coastline of an ocean that existed there 20 million years ago. With the passing of time, the shells of the mollusks that lived in the ocean became limestone ridges. Today, these ridges are over 400 meters high. The park has 1,700 different plant species and nearly 220 different animal species living there. Sadly, 60 of the park's plant species and 29 animal species living in the park are listed in the Red Book of Ukraine, a list of endangered animals and plants that live in Ukraine. Thanks to the conditions that exist in the park, we can find several rare plants there. A lot of these plants can be used in the treatment of illnesses and injuries. Lake Svitzia. Svitzia is the biggest and deepest lake in Ukraine. One of the impressive things about this lake is that during a storm, waves as high as sea waves can rise from its surface. Svitzia is one of the Shutsky lakes, which are famous for their great natural beauty. The lake reaches a width of 4,000 meters and a length of 9,225 meters. Its maximum depth is 58.4 meters. In the middle of the lake, there is an island of 7 hectares in size, The water of Svitsia's comes from different springs. Svitsia's lake has very clean and clear water, whose transparency is up to 8 meters. This and its sandy bottom make the lake a popular summer tourist spot. E. Optimistichna Cave. Optimistichna Cave is a gypsum cave near the village of Korolivka in the Ternopil Oblast. With a total length of 230 kilometers, it is the world's longest gypsum cave. A team of speleologists, cave experts, discovered the cave in 1966. Since then, cavers from all over Europe have taken part in over 170 expeditions in order to further explore the cave. Optimistichna Cave offers a stunning combination of underground lakes, stalactites and stalagmites. It is divided into 10 different sections according to the structure of the passages and the gypsum, as well as the number, size, shape and colour of crystals each section has. One peculiar fact about the cave is that you can find drinking water there. Scientists are still exploring the cave, so more of its secrets will be revealed in the future. F. Oleshki Sands. Oleshki Sands forms the largest open area of sand in Ukraine and the second largest in Europe. It is in the Kherson Oblast, near the lower reaches of the Dnipro River, and it spreads across an area of 1,612 square kilometers. Oleshki Sands is not exactly a desert. The temperature and amount of rain that falls in the area make it a semi-desert. The landscape of Oleshki Sands consists of sand dunes, which can be as high as 5 meters, and some vegetation. 30 to 40 meters deep, there is an underground lake that plays an important role in the local environment. Around the sands, people have planted dense forests, which prevent the sand from spreading and turning the rest of the region into a desert. These forests cover an area of 100,000 hectares and are among the biggest artificial forests in the world. G. Nistrovsky Canyon. Nistrovsky Canyon is a 250-kilometer stretch of the Dniester River from the mouth of the Zolota Lipa River to the mouth of the Zbruch River. The Dniester flows through the valley among amazing natural sights. The canyon owes its beauty to the plants and animals that are found there, which, in combination with the beautiful rock formations and the waterfalls, create an extraordinary landscape. Near the canyon, there are plenty of small, picturesque villages. Visitors there get the chance to see ruins of castles and fortresses, beautiful old churches, and impressive monasteries found inside caves. All this, coupled with the mild weather of the area, makes Nistrovsky Canyon the perfect place for a weekend of exploration and adventure.